100,000 albums in Christian music was a huge number at that time in the late 70s. You had the Christian bookstores, record stores around the country, Christian radio stations. Back then, they didn't put a single out. Sometimes there were 45s that were singles, but because the Christian radio stations were so varied, you had Southern Gospel, you had Middle of the Road, you had Contemporary. They had various categories, various names for them. So they just sent the album out to the radio stations, and then each radio station would play whatever song they felt was appropriate for their audience. So the record company shipped, I think it was 100,000 of these albums out there, which was way too many because I wasn't that well known then. My records were getting played on radio and I was traveling a lot, but not that many people were that familiar with my name or my music at that point. So all of a sudden the records started coming back to the record company, what they call returns. The bookstores, the record stores are saying, I'm sorry, we can't sell these, so they're sending them back. But at the same time, all the returns are coming back. The radio stations are starting to play. In fact, there was one, and I used to know the radio station. I can't recall it right now. I feel it was up in the Midwest area somewhere. And the gentleman, the DJ, just took the album and played Rise Again. And as they used to say, the phones just lit up. Call after call after, who was that? What is that song? Could you play that again? He communicated that to another DJ friend of his somewhere else, and he said, have you played Rise Again? No, well, give that a spin, see what happens. And it just spread like a wildfire, literally. In just a matter of days, weeks, Rise Again was getting played on Southern Gospel. It was getting played on Contemporary. It was even getting played on some secular stations, some country stations. It just took off. So the record company had to turn right around and send all the albums out again. And, well, the rest is history, as they say.